to presenting this fully booked by summer mentoring program, which will start on the 3rd of April. It's going to be 12 weeks. Laura, can you copy this, copy and paste the link in the chat? It's all there. We will meet like once a week. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be Mondays at 11, like today. Unless all the participants say, well, Friday at 5 would be better for me, but we will find a solution which fits you all. And we will have a weekly mentoring call via Zoom, just like this one, but it will be interactive, yeah? So you will be talking about your problems, you will be telling about your challenges, about what you would like to achieve, about your goals. There will be input and there will be interaction, yeah? There will be feedback, there will be support, there will be a messenger group. I think we're going to set up a LinkedIn group for this, because all of you are on LinkedIn and it works really well. And we will have those 5 pillars that will support your success. So we will check your positioning. Yeah, what makes you stand out from the crowd? What is your strength? What is your signature strength? Yeah, that makes your clients want to work with you. This is so important, and I'm sure there is something about you. And I think I can say I'm pretty good at finding this out. It just takes me a couple of minutes with everyone to see their golden core, and it's so amazing all of the time that I'm listening to the people, and then I say something like, "Well, you've always wanted to be a football translator, right?" And then sometimes they're even tears start running from their eyes, and then I know, yes, this is it. And then of course the question is, how do we get there? Yeah, so we will check the clients. What kind of clients do you need to reach your goals? Yeah, which channels can you use to connect with them, to address them? What messages will you use to connect with them? And most importantly, what's your offer? Yeah, are you really offering a translation, or do you need? Is there more to what you can sell your clients? Yeah. Okay. So if you want to check it out, Laura is available for it's also a free discovery call, so no commitment whatsoever. Just take your chance and talk to her. What might be in it for you? The doors are open now until next Sunday, because it starts on the 3rd of April. Yeah. Yeah. And 2 more little things towards the end. As I said, if you want us to check your potential, book your call with Laura. And if you want a bit more, if you say, well, the big thing is too big for me, I want to start out slowly, or I want to take it small, maybe the workshop next Monday is something for you, where we are going to revamp your LinkedIn profiles together so that you really have something hands-on to start with or to continue with. Yeah, to get you fully booked by summer. This is my big goal. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking about doing a Q&A. But I mean, you could write me an email if you think this might be interesting, and if I get like 10 emails, I might set something up. But if not, so for now, I would say let's stick with the possibility of calling Laura and joining the workshop next Monday. I don't know if you're already part of the LinkedIn group, Fully Booked Translators. It's really worthwhile with all the latest information in there. And if you enjoyed our little presentation, I'm always happy of you doing a LinkedIn post with sharing your biggest takeaway. I really like that. And it's also interesting for others. And one last offer, a free offer I want to make you. Yeah, I've been talking a lot now, but I always love to hear about you. Yeah. So what is your biggest challenge on your way to Fully Booked? Let me know. Write me an email, sylva@fullybookedtranslators.com. I will love to read it. And yeah, I think I can come up with some good answers. And one more free offer. I would love to check your cover letter that you use to apply with new clients. And I'll give you my honest feedback from the perspective of me as a project manager and agency owner. how I would read your cover letter. And this is my offer. Send me this email by tomorrow, please, because I would like to round it all off during this week so we can start with the program next week. There's the question, how much is the mentoring program? Check it out on the website. It's not that I want to talk about prices here, but this is something, it has to be explained. Yeah. This is when you sell a package. Oh, I can tell you, it's for the 12 weeks. It's 2,697. Is this right? I think it's right. Yeah. And as I said, of course, it's a big investment, but let me explain it to you. I mean, you've asked, yeah. This is actually what I always like to break it down into 10 cents per word. Yeah. So let's say 2,697 euros, which would mean roughly 27,000 words to translate. Yeah. I don't know what your capacity is, but to me, when I translate, it's about half a month's work. Yeah. So I do about 50,000 words per month when I only translate. So this would be half a month's work, which means my capacity for earning, if I work full-time as a translator at 10 cents per word, would be 5,000 euros a month. If I only do paid by word jobs. Yeah. So the 2,700 is about half a month's work. Yeah. And the thing is, you would earn like 5,000 every month after that, and if you just add this up for a year, it means like 30,000, 40,000 more turnover per year, which is easily achievable. Once you try rethinking your offer, rethinking your approach to clients. And I wouldn't tell you that if I hadn't done it before. So it's not like I've come up with a cool idea, but I've been working this way for the last 15 years. I've been taking others by my hand and saying, come on, I'll show you how to do it. And it's actually quite fun. Yeah, Laura, for example. And it is fun. It's not like that it's a boring course, but it's like, I mean, you will have points where you say, oh my God, what am I doing here? Shall I really turn down this job now to have more time for others? Yeah. But I don't know, Laura, was there one really hard part where you said, oh, it really broke my heart? No, I don't think so. Was there?
Not really, because if you think about it, you already know that you don't want to do this. But it's this leaving your secure comfort zone and being like, okay, I'm going to say no to this client, knowing that I might not have another one lined up already. But then you do, like, you find them, you go out there, and it all lines up in the end. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But that's why we're saying book your call with Laura. Yeah, so she will take at least 1 hour or about an hour time. And also speak from her experience. If I'm telling you, it's always like, of course, she wants to sell us the program. But yeah, Laura can talk from this perspective of one who really changed her offer after that. And I think she's doing nice things now. She's not only a translator anymore. You do a lot of copywriting, right?
A lot of different things now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tapped into copywriting. I do email marketing as well. So that's cool. What else? Writing my book.
You're outsourcing jobs to others. You're networking.
Exactly. I built a little team. So I'm working with 2 other freelancers who are helping me. There's one more thing, but I've forgotten now. Oh yeah, I also do ghostwriting for LinkedIn for 2 brands. So that's something completely new. Yeah. Oh, and Britta, anyone interested in the mentoring program and hesitant because of the cost, book your call with Laura and you'll understand much more about what's involved. To me, it's a great investment. And no, I'm not getting paid in payment. An hour or 2.5.
The thing is really what's important here is the word investment. And this is really important because to many of you, I don't know how many of you have ever really invested in themselves, because to me, it was quite new. I did it for the first time about 2 years ago. So far, I had only invested in my company. I had bought a car. I had paid employees to work for me, but never invested money in myself. You know, the difference that you have to change in your mind is it's not cost. You know, if I buy food, yeah, it's cost. Yeah, the money is gone. An investment is you take 2,000 euros and you turn it into 30,000. Yeah, that's an investment. And that's what impressed me about Laura so much, because she understood this right from the very first second. She said, okay, this is not money I'm spending. Yeah, it's money I'm investing. Yeah. And the thing is, you know, I know people who do this, for example, that I know people who do this for not the whole thing, but you can have offers for 100 euros here and 100 euros there. If you add it all up, it's also 2,000 something. Yeah. But the thing is, if I buy a little course for 99 euros there, it's also a little commitment on my side. Yeah. My first big investment was when I booked a coaching for how to write a book. And of course, if you hear me say that, it's actually stupid because I've written books before, yeah, but still I booked a coaching on how to write a book because I wanted to write my marketing book that I'm writing just now. And that coaching cost 6,000 euros. And it was, to me, it was like gigantic. I really, but I booked it and I was so happy when I did it. But what I realized later on is that, you know, there comes the time when you started writing your book and then you think like, oh, I don't have the time. I don't really want to anymore. But then I thought, no, I didn't invest those 6,000 euros for not writing that book, you know? So this was, I always say it was my kick in the ass for myself, yeah, that I stick with it, you know? And that's what's, it's actually more about your inner barriers, yeah, that you overcome.
It's that accountability as well, because I knew we had these weekly meetings and I couldn't show up there. And, you know, when you asked me, so anything new? I was like, oh, yeah. To come up with something.
I had the same with my coach. Yeah, I did a sales coaching last year. Also, it cost 5,800. And the guy I did this with, he was 28. Yeah, almost. He could have been my son. But he was so, you know, I felt so little in front of him. It was like he was my teacher and I was his pupil. And I felt so, as you said, yeah, the meetings were on Mondays at 11. And every Monday at 10, I started doing something because I thought I simply can't approach Nicholas. And when he asked me, have you done your homework? I can't say no. Yeah. So, yeah. It's fun. I mean, yeah, I'm almost 50 and I felt like a little girl in front of that 20-year-old coach, but he did his job really well. So it was fun.